Outer Banks are being devastated. Hurricane Erin, a Category 2 storm, is unleashing its fury across the east coast of the United States. Even without making direct landfall, the devastation is overwhelming. From the barrier islands of North Carolina all the way to New England, Erin is leaving its mark. In the Outer Banks, one of the most vulnerable stretches of shoreline in the country, the situation has become dire. Governor Roy Cooper declared a state of emergency as the storm's outer bands pushed dangerous water levels inland. Evacuation orders were issued for Ocracoke, Hatteras, and parts of Cape Lookout, forcing more than 1,800 people to flee. Ferry services were packed with residents carrying pets and belongings, while others raced to drive out before rising waters cut off the narrow highways that connect the islands. The ocean itself is raging like a monster. Storm surge between 1 and 4 feet is flooding coastal roads, while waves as high as 25 feet are battering piers and washing away fragile dunes. Viral videos show the iconic Outer Banks lighthouses standing tall against massive waves crashing over their foundations.
There goes another roof.
Boardwalks and tourist areas, normally filled with summer crowds, now stand empty, lashed by salt spray and howling winds. Rip currents have turned the Atlantic into a deadly trap. In Wrightsville Beach alone, more than 60 swimmers were rescued in just 24 hours. Officials warn these currents are among the most powerful in years, dragging even strong swimmers hundreds of feet offshore in seconds. Emergency crews and lifeguards are risking their lives to bring people back to shore. The impacts extend far beyond North Carolina. Beaches from Florida to New England have been closed. In Virginia and Maryland, roads are underwater, cutting off neighborhoods.
The roof are flying away, but you can't quite see it through the rain. That house is being obliterated.
In New Jersey, powerful waves are slamming into the shoreline, damaging piers and eroding protective dunes. As far north as Rhode Island and Massachusetts, lighthouses and rocky coasts are being pummeled by Erin's massive surf. Communities in the Outer Banks are particularly at risk because of their isolation. With ferries cancelled and bridges vulnerable to flooding, entire towns like Ocracoke and Hatteras are cut off from the mainland. Emergency shelters are filling quickly, and officials warn that anyone who stayed behind faces dangerous conditions as the storm continues to churn offshore. The science behind Erin's impact is clear. Its enormous wind field stretches hundreds of miles, creating massive waves and pushing water against the coastline. Even though the eye of the storm remains out to sea, the hurricane's broad circulation is more than enough to flood communities, erode shorelines, and trap residents. Experts also emphasize that warming ocean waters are fueling storms like Erin, making them stronger, wetter, and more destructive than ever before. The images flooding social media are shocking: cars partially submerged in floodwaters, rescuers carrying children through chest-deep water, and giant waves exploding against coastal defenses. What was expected to be a glancing blow has become a full-scale coastal emergency. Tonight, much of the East Coast remains under threat. The Outer Banks, in particular, face hours of dangerous surf, flooding, and isolation. Hurricane Erin may not have made landfall, but its power is undeniable and its impact has proven just how vulnerable the East Coast truly is. If you're interested in this kind of content and want to stay alert to future events, make sure to subscribe. We post constant updates to keep you informed.